Hey, what's going on? Kevin Yates here. I want to welcome you to my body transformation docu-series where I'm sharing everything from my training to nutrition to my results to lessons that I've learned each and every week going through my body transformation journey. So, in this episode, I'm going to be sharing... In this episode, I'm going to be talking about what happened during week 14 of my body transformation journey. So if you like this content, be sure to check out the other episodes of my body transformation docuseries here on my channel. And if you want to know 7 steps to achieve any goal you set, the same steps that I'm using to achieve the results that I have on this body transformation journey, as well as many other goals that I've been able to achieve, then click the links in the description box below. Without further ado, let's look at my body transformation docuseries. Body transformation docuseries. Body transformation docuseries. Oliver, say body transformation docuseries. Yes, he's so enthused. Transformation docuseries. Docu-series. If I can get that right, docu-series. Sometimes I'm stumbling all over my words. Without further ado, here's week 14 of my body transformation journey. Look who's listening in on the video. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, listening into our video. Oliver the dog, my workout partner. All right, we are walking, me and Mr. Oliver. So, little afternoon walk here, Friday, day before results day. And feeling really good. So, I'm hoping for a pretty good drop. And a pretty good move in the right direction coming tomorrow morning. We will see how this plays out, but everything's feeling good. Gut's feeling good. You know, shirt's feeling even more loose than normal, and things are just going, definitely feels like they're moving in the right direction. So anxiously awaiting to see what happens for tomorrow. Today is just the final push. Don't fuck it up. Stick with the plan and push through. Friday night, this is my big dinner plate. That is it. Got a good serving, little over about a serving and a half, I guess, of chicken breast. That is Cajun seasoning that I made, homemade, put it on, grilled all my dinner like ahead of the week, so I keep it stored in the fridge, so it's just ready to go. And that is it on the little mini potatoes. I put a little bit of some seasoning here. What is this stuff called? Something that, I don't know, my fiance had laying around here, but this stuff, slap ya mama. It's actually pretty damn good. So that's all I get though. It is not a big meal by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm wishing that I can have about double those potatoes right there. Actually, some French fries would be really, really good right now. This is the end of the week, so making the final push through. Dinner time, and then I got one more protein smoothie to go, and that's going to be the end of the week worth of training. Well, I have a training session tomorrow, but before the results come, I do my weigh-in photos, measurements, so this is going to be it, the final 2 meals. Workout's already done, and we're going to see how it goes. Saturday means coffee day. Oh, can't wait. I am loving you more. I am loving you more. Sunday breakfast time. Making a little bit of Greek yogurt, some sun butter, if I don't drop it, some Lakanto sugar-free maple syrup. This stuff is incredible. Some oats, some mixed berries, and that's gonna be amazing. So I got my results yesterday. Saturday results day came in, but I was a little bit quiet initially because I had to sit with it and process what happened. So, let me get a sip of my coffee. This is my last day that I get coffee before the week ahead. So I really enjoy my cup of coffee that I get on the weekend. Oh, you know, and there's nothing like the first sip of coffee. Like, it's all good, but the first sip, that's like the best. Anyway, so back to the results. Got my results came in, and so what happened was my weight came down. So all week I was feeling just, you know, sometimes you can just feel when your body is shifting and changing, and I can't explain it, but I knew it. Right? I knew that things were moving in the right direction. So my weight came down like 2.2 pounds, which typically I'm coming down about a pound and sometimes less than that per week, which I'm fine with because I really don't want to lose weight. That's not what I want to do. If you follow my body transformation series here, I've talked about this before. So I'd much rather keep my weight on as much as possible, but I'm more interested in getting lean, losing the body fat, particularly around my midsection, because us guys, that's where we store it, most of it. So, but what happened was, even though my weight came down and my body fat percent came down more than it has in any 1 week, typically my body fat percent is showing about a 0.1%, which, you know, on these scales, it's not entirely accurate. I'm not too concerned about what the actual percent is as much as the trend is coming down week to week. Usually that's what I get. This one was down 0.3%. This was a big jump, or a big drop, I should say. So I knew things were in the right direction. The one thing is the tail of the tape. So when I took tape measurements, nothing changed from last week. Everything was the same. And that kind of threw me off for a minute because I was thinking, well, if my weight's down and my body fat's showing that it's come down, then that should be supported by the tape measurement. I should see something, some downward trend. Again, the exact measurement isn't important as much as seeing the trend come down. When that didn't happen, it kind of filled me with a little bit of doubt and confusion. And so then, you know, I take photos. Every week I take photos, send them into my coach. And so in looking at the photos, what we found was that where the fat came off appears to be a little bit different than normal. My normal trend week to week is about a 1/4 inch. At least a 1/4 inch comes down off my stomach or off my waist area. And so when that didn't happen this week, it just was kind of perplexing looking at that. So you look at the photos, and that's why it's great to have different ways to assess my progress so that I don't tie all of my thinking about my results into one way of measuring my progress. We have multiple ways that we measure it, and in looking at photos, you can see that my back is shaping up a little bit better. The love handles are coming down. It's a lot easier to see it from the back shots, and so we can see that that change, you know, in my back a bit, which is interesting because, you know, with body fat, it's like it's gonna come off of where it comes off of. We can't control where it comes, you know, or where it comes from. So, you know, our bodies are always burning fat. We're always burning carbohydrate. Like, we're always burning all fuel, all energy sources. Where it comes from, though, it's not up to us. It's up to the body, but it is coming from just a little bit more from a different area this week. That's what happened. So that kind of put my mind to rest about it. It made a little bit more sense, but it also is a reminder for me that, you know, as much work as I put into every week, and every week it's a lot of work going through this. The nutrition, it's not easy for me. Other people that go through this, maybe they have an easier time. I certainly don't, because for years I have just kind of been a junk food junkie, an emotional eater, a binge eater, and I tend to eat big meals, especially lunch and dinner time and desserts and all that. So it's a big, big change for me, you know, but it's a reminder that putting in all that work and sticking with this plan and all of the training that I'm doing and everything that goes in, paying attention to my recovery, making sure I'm getting my sleep, drinking my water, like all of that stuff, it's a reminder that I can't, you know, as much as I can do all this work, I can't control the outcome in the end. You know, I know what my vision is, what outcome I'm looking for. I know, you know, my goal in the end, the whole strategy, but I can't control what my body does. I can't control my weight on the scale. I can't control what my body fat's gonna look like or where it's gonna come from for that matter. So I cannot control the outcome, but I can control what I do to achieve it. So if I am consistently taking the right actions, I'm getting my sleep in, you know, my recovery's on point, my energy is good, I'm eating well, I'm sticking with my nutrition plan, I am taking my supplements, I'm getting all my training in, I'm getting my walks in, and you know, if I'm doing everything quote unquote right and taking the actions I'm supposed to take, then I can rest in knowing that ultimately the outcome that I'm after will be achieved, because there's no other option other than for it to be achieved. It has to be. Now, it's a reminder for me to detach from that outcome. And it's easy to get fixed on the goal itself. Every week when I take results, of course, I want to see my body changing. I want to see that tape measurement coming down. You know, I want to see that kind of that validation for a week's worth of hard work. And in my subconscious mind says, okay, that was worth it. Now it makes sense to do it again, to continue going, right? So detaching from the outcome, meaning that I cannot allow myself to get solely focused on the one goal. Yes, I'm confident that it's going to be achieved, but I can't control what's going to happen week to week. I know I'm ultimately going to get there. I know it, but I may not get there when I think I should be there or in the way that I think it should happen. Like week to week, every single week, I'm going to see the tape measurement drop. Do I like seeing that happen? Yes. Does it happen almost every week? Yes. But again, I can't control it. So it's going to happen in its own time and in its own way. So the best thing that I can do is focusing on the consistency of my actions rather than on what the number on the scale or the number on the measurement tape says, or my body fat for that matter. So it's a good reminder for me this week that, you know, look at the progress that I'm making up until this point, see that I did make progress during the week, even though it wasn't as I thought it was supposed to be or in the way I thought it was supposed to be. So I'm detaching from the outcome, sticking back with the plan. So that's so far 14 weeks in. Yeah, so a lot less hanging over the edge now. Man, I wish I had the photo of the last one. If you go through the videos in this docu-series I've been doing, body transformation, you'll see the last time I did this one, it was a bit different. So a little more shape coming in, round in here, a little bit less on the love handles there, and definitely flatter looking from the side. So things are coming around. All right, so that is a wrap on week 15. 14, 15. I'm losing track of what the weeks are now. I am going to finish my cup of coffee, my last one for the week, and then it's going to be getting my shopping list prepped and then off to shopping. That's what I get to do on Sundays, and then meal prepping for the week. So in the meantime, if you like this video and you want to see more of my body transformation docu-series, be sure to click on the video above. Take care, and I'll see you next week.